All right, guys. So in what is kind of a shock to me, just a little bit, okay? The NBA ratings, playoff ratings, are up with LeBron James out of the playoffs. Now, a few weeks ago when LeChana first got kicked out of the playoffs, okay, by the Suns, whom are still in the playoffs and doing very well, right? Apparently, there's a new star in the league in Devin Booker. But when they first got kicked out, I did a video about LeBron James and how, you know, I believe that his career is basically over. Okay, that, you know, his legacy is kind of set. At the end of the day, I think a lot of people are going to ask the question of, you know, did LeBron James oversee the downfall of the NBA, where the NBA today is the least relevant that it's been in a long time. And the viewership numbers back up that fact. Okay, it just does. And some people may say, well, it's not LeBron James' fault. Okay, because obviously, you know, correlation doesn't equal causation. Everybody knows that. But in my opinion, it would be hard to argue that LeBron James's political stances and his association with Black Lives Matter, when it comes to social justice stuff, the China stuff, the hypocrisy, you can't say that did not hurt the NBA. Okay, right? They literally lost half of their viewers during the bubble championship, right? In 2019, they had like 15.1 million viewers, average audience size, and then it went down to like 7 million, okay, in 1 year. And this also coincided with basically the biggest social justice protest we've seen in the NBA. I mean, they had Black Lives Matter on the court, and a lot of people got turned off by that. A lot of people got turned off. Okay, now all of a sudden, LeBron James has been eliminated, and the NBA is not as woke, and the ratings seem to be coming back up. So let's read a little bit more here to see what may or may not be going on. So, according to a tweet from NBA Communications, ratings through the conference semifinals are up 39% from 2020. The games are averaging 3.5 million viewers across TNT, ABC, and ESPN. Okay, so, you know, when it comes to the conference semifinals, they're up 39% from 2020. Which is good. Okay, I mean, it seems like they're getting some viewership back. Again, and who was in the semi-conference finals last year? LeBron James. And look, guys, initially when LeBron James got kicked out of playoffs, I was like, okay, no Lakers, no LeBron. You know, are people really going to tune in? Okay, because the NBA guys, they don't really have another star, right? I mean, LeBron James is their biggest star. They don't have anybody else that's as marketable as he is. They don't have a Kobe anymore. Okay, they don't have, you know, a Magic and a Bird, or don't have another kind of co-star that people are going to tune in to watch, right? I mean, Giannis is kind of up there. Kawhi is kind of up there. KD is up there, but they're just not at the level of LeBron James yet. So, furthermore, the Bucks beating the Nets in Game 7 had nearly 7 million viewers, and the Hawks eliminating the 76ers had 6.2 million viewers. They're the two most watched games of the preseason. So as you can see here, the NBA, they're bragging about this, right? I mean, because up until now, it's all been negative when it comes to their viewership, okay? But with their viewership going back up, I would be bragging too if I was the NBA. Because this is a surprise, again, especially with LeBron James not being a part of the playoffs anymore. Now, guys, as you can see here, right, they had 6.9 million viewers for the Bucks next game. That's basically almost as much as the bubble finals last year. Look at this. The bubble finals last year had 7.5 million viewers. So the conference semifinals without LeBron James had almost just as many viewers as the bubble championship last year with LeBron James. Okay, so who knows? I mean, you know, are people coming back to the NBA because it's less woke? I don't know. Maybe people are getting back into watching sports. Maybe that could be it. I guess there's a lot of factors that can be at play here. Like I said, correlation doesn't necessarily mean causation. Everybody knows that. That's like the first rule of statistics. But in my opinion, it's definitely not hurting the league to not have a social justice warrior be the main star of the playoffs, because you don't have to worry about any type of tweets. If something pops off, you don't have to worry about him saying something dumb. You don't have to worry about any of this stuff happening, right? These guys are just playing basketball. It's just basketball at this point. And I think that that's what most fans want. And I'm really happy to see that viewership is going back up, because that means that these new stars, right, like Devin Booker, like the Trae Youngs, these guys are getting exposure, and it is going to allow them to elevate to stardom and for the league to market those players moving forward as LeBron James gets towards the end of his career. And the NBA desperately needs another star. They desperately need their young stars to be the face of the league moving forward, because again, I don't think LeBron James is good for the league anymore. I think that he's too woke now. He can't back down from his wokeness, because he's basically gonna try to be a politician after this is all said and done. He's a pawn for the Democrat Party. He might run for senator. He might run for rep. He might even run for president one day. I would not be surprised if he does that. And I think LeBron James's interest is not the best interest of the league at this point. It's not. And it's especially not in the best interest of these young players, these young superstars. And I hope they take notes on this stuff and they realize, okay, as they reach stardom, as they become more popular, don't mess up your popularity to be a social justice warrior. It doesn't work. Okay, people don't want to see politics in sports. They just don't. Period. And I hope that this era of the NBA and the downfall of the NBA has shown them that it's just not worth it. You should not be disrespecting our country. A lot of people are going to find that offensive. Those same people are the people that pay your salary. Okay. They're the fans. So, if fans do return back to the NBA, I hope that the NBA is smart enough to keep those fans and not to alienate them anymore, chasing behind LeBron James and his political ambitions. Okay? Because that's all it is. So now all the NBA needs to do is, get out of bed with China, and who knows? They may get all of that audience back. I don't know. But I think the key test here is going to see what the ratings of the finals is going to be like. Okay, are the finals ratings going to be better than they were last year, and how close they're going to be to actually 2019? And then after that, once the regular season starts again in the fall, will the ratings return back to normal? Okay, will NFL ratings return back to normal? Because I don't expect the NFL to stay as woke as they were, right? I think a lot of these leagues are just slowly being like, you know what? This ain't really for us. We'll do some stuff kind of low key here and there, but this ain't really for us. But who knows? I mean, if something like George Floyd happens again, they may start, being woke again. I don't know. I have no idea. But, as of right now, it seems that the NBA, they're getting some of their audience back. We'll see. And I just hope that the league has learned their lesson moving forward. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.